Once upon a time, in a cheerful little town called PiggyVille, there lived three brother piggies. Each brother had started his own business to ensure their family's futures. The first brother was Risky Rick, and he was the owner of Risky Rick's Revolutions. Rick was full of ego and reckless, believing appearances were a waste of money. He cared only for his operations, certain that nothing else mattered. The second brother was Watchful Walt, the owner of Watchful Walt's Wonders. Walt believed that a good business image showed his clients the quality of his services. He polished his company's look with pride, convinced that presentation reflected dedication. The third brother was Safe Sam, and also the owner of Safe Sam Solutions. Sam believed that if you take care of every aspect of your company, then the company will take care of you, so he made sure everything was perfect, from his business image to his smooth operations. For a while, PiggyVille was peaceful. Shops bustled, families thrived, and the three brothers worked happily in their own ways. But one bright morning, newspapers fluttered onto every doorstep with bold letters shouting, "The Wolf Syndicate strikes again!" The article warned that businesses should prepare, for the wolves were prowling nearby. Rick grabbed his paper and scoffed. "Security? Ha! I'll destroy those wolves if they come near my business. I'll show them security that they won't dare touch my warehouse." Walt read the same paper and felt his tummy rumble with worry. "Oh dear, this sounds serious," he whispered. He quickly hired helpers to put up shiny cameras, alarms, and razor wire. By evening, Walt felt safer, though still uneasy. Sam read the paper and nodded. "I'm no expert at keeping bad guys away," he admitted, "so I'll call the best." He searched and found a security company called CEN Group. One friendly phone call later, the experts arrived. They walked every inch of Sam's premises, studied it carefully, and built a fortress of protection. Electric fencing that buzzed with warning, cameras that watched every corner day and night, alarms with panic buttons ready at a touch, guards at the gates, a brave canine patrol, and an armed response team nearby, all working together as one. That night, the Wolf Syndicate crept into PiggyVille. First, they struck Risky Rick's Revolutions. The simple defenses were no match for them. The wolves cut the fence, snapped the lock, and rushed inside. It was so easy that they grew bold, stripping the warehouse bare and leaving not a single thing behind. Flush with confidence, the wolves trotted next to Watchful Walt's Wonders. They saw the cameras and the razor wire, but they didn't care. They cut through the fence without hesitation, slipped past the cameras, and broke into the warehouse. But then, the alarm tripped. Deafening sirens filled the air, disrupting their communication and scattering their plan. Panicked, the wolves grabbed whatever they could carry and fled the scene as fast as possible, now wary that armed response might be close by. Still, their leader was determined. "One more," he growled. "We'll take Safe Sam's Solutions too." But Sam's fortress was different. The wolves had to plan carefully. The leader instructed one wolf to rush into the guardhouse while the guard was away on a bathroom break. Another wolf crept toward the back fence, hoping to slip inside while the canine patrol circled the front. The rest hid in bushes across the street, waiting for the signal to attack. Their plan was clever, but not clever enough. The moment the wolf sneaked into the guardhouse, CEN Group's CCTV controllers spotted him. An alert rang out in the control room. The guard, already on his way back, was warned. "Unknown intruder inside your post. Proceed with caution." At the same time, the armed response team was dispatched. Patrol cars zoomed in, lights flashing, and caught the wolves hiding in the bushes. "Come out with your hands in the air!" shouted the CEN guards. Inside the guardhouse, the hidden wolf was cornered and arrested with backup from the armed response. Meanwhile, at the back fence, the last wolf tried to flee, but the canine patrol sniffed him out. With a fierce bark, the dog lunged forward, chasing him down and bringing him to the ground in a determined takedown. The handler and guard arrived swiftly, declaring, "You're under arrest!" A thorough sweep of the premises followed, every detail documented, every scrap of evidence collected, building an airtight case that would keep the Wolf Syndicate behind bars for a long, long time. By morning, Piggy news reporters spread the word. Rick stood devastated at his empty warehouse. Walt admitted his DIY defenses weren't enough, and Sam spoke calmly. I trusted professionals. CEN Group didn't just install gadgets. They built a real defense plan, and last night it worked. The next day's headline read, PiggyVille saved by professionalism, secured by CEN Group. And from then on, every business in PiggyVille knew, when danger comes knocking, true security isn't left to chance. With CEN Group, you get protection you can trust, because they protect, no compromise. And they all lived securely ever after.
Contact CEN Group to ensure your company's safety, your trusted partner in protecting operations against criminal syndicates and organized threats.